Hello everyone, this is Chris. Welcome back. I just want to give you an update today of what I did at the train show this past week. Went there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I just got home yesterday, last night, not too late. I was there half a day on Saturday till noon. And these are the items I got at the train meet. It was at York, Pennsylvania. The Train Collectors Association, sponsored by the Eastern Division. So you can see I've got a lot of Lionel orange boxes, and one of the reasons I bought some of the new Lionel was I wanted the large cars to test on my track as I'm getting ready to lay it. So you can see down there I got a Southern 89-foot Autorack. And that was one of the main things I wanted to get. I think that would be the largest car to operate on my layout. And I'll take you on a little tour with the video up closer. So stay tuned and enjoy. My first purchase was this Southern Autorack, and I got it from Grzybowski's. And while I was looking at that large car, I also saw some of these other ones, the Bethlehem steel Gondola, and these double door box cars. These are 86 foot. We got one with Ford on it and one with Conrail, and I got another Gondola, the same as the Bethlehem, but this was at only $40. This one, I guess the ATW, since it was a plain one, they had it on a discount. I guess more people were more inclined to get some of the more colorful ones, so they were more expensive. So I purchased, I guess, all these items at one time from Grzybowski's. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, 5 cars, and that was my first purchase. Now the next table I bought something at was these overstamp cars. I got 4 of them. I actually got them for $25 a piece, and 2 cars go in the master carton down here. So I got the Lehigh Valley with Conrail over it, and CNJ with Conrail, and this is a New Haven with Penn Central, and a Reading overstamp with Conrail. Maybe I'll get them out and show you at the end. You can't see those very well. I got this Weaver car for 20 bucks. It's got die-cast trucks, and the load somebody added to it. I'm not sure if it might be a Menards load. And I got these 2 covered hoppers, a Canada car and an Alberta. I thought they were pretty neat. Little short cars though. And one other thing I got from the same table was this K-line Caboose, and it's a smoking caboose. There's no packaging, and it was only 30 bucks. And that was all at the one table. And another person had this modified Lionel engine. It has a decal for Pennsylvania Railroad and a new number 517. And they're a good runner, so I thought I'd get it. It had these handrails on the tender, front and back. I thought that was neat. And another thing behind the engine I got were these Atlas Selector switches, and these blue ones were what I was really interested in because they're heavy duty, and they're just basically an on-off switch. And I got all these switches for $5. And I got some JT's Mega Steam smoke fluid and the cleaner, and another one that's supposed to eliminate or clean out your smoke unit and make it so the smells are just what they're supposed to be. And I stopped by Millhouse River Studios, got a brochure, and talked to them for about 15 minutes about their turntable. Saw it operate. So they are really one of the best, I think. And the only another thing I got were these 2 American Flyer. These are from the 1930s. What's special about this car is it has a whistle inside, and there wasn't that many whistle cars made. And this is just another coach. It's hard to get the coach because seems like if you want to add on, you don't want to keep adding baggage cars. So people don't really want to sell their coaches. And it matches the engine I already had. This is an engine I already had. And I do have a observation car that I have to fix up to go with this. And those two cars were from one person. And here's the engine everybody's talked about at York, is the K-line tank engine. And I heard about it at the last show, and I didn't know it was there. So this show I picked one up. This is just the conventional operation, doesn't have the TMCC. He actually ran out. This was the very last New York Central he had. And the person that's selling them was the Eastern Depot. And he actually says he has about 50 more of these. But they're the Boston and Maine, or Boston and Albany, I think. And he said if anybody wants to buy 2 cases, which is 8 locomotives, he would sell them for $300 a piece. This is the box it goes in. And one of the last purchases I made was this MTH reproduction of Lionel 218 Gondola, or I guess it's the dumping car. And this box, it didn't go with this box, but he threw it in with the sale since it didn't have the original box. And one other diecast dealer I bought these 3 diecast cars from. They're M2s. I thought the fire chief car was neat, or fire chief truck. And this is a Studebaker. It's a modified for drag racing. And then this is a Maui Willys Jeep. I thought that was pretty neat with a surfboard on top. You can see I had a good time and got some things I really thought I could use and enjoy. Going to York is not always about just buying trains, but meeting the people there that you know and getting to talk with people and learning new things. Just the camaraderie of all the people together and all there to enjoy their favorite hobby of model trains. I really, enjoy that. So, if you get a chance to go to York, it's really a great experience. Well, one little story about this train here. It's inspired by the train my uncle had when he was a kid. My uncle actually had one of these when he grew up, and I don't have his original train, but I purchased one at York, I guess this engine, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, and I wanted to get some cars to go with it, and just to have a train like my uncle had. And my father also, I think he played with that train. And just good to have something like that to remind you of your heritage. It's always neat to have something to remind you of the history of your family. And this train is one of the things that I really treasure. One other, I guess, thought about the train back here, these 4 overstamp cars. I got the idea to get some of those from Nick's Crossing, and I like Conrail and the old Penn Central and the history of that, the railroad, the Pensy. So there's 4 more cars in this set, in this series they did, so maybe eventually I'll get the other 4 cars. One other thing is I got to meet several YouTubers there I recognized from watching a lot of videos. And it was really nice to get to meet them in person and hang out with them sometimes. I got to hang out with Sean from Sean's Train Depot. That was really nice. And also, Nick I saw, and Dave from D.A. Griffin Hobbies. And it was really a great time. I'd like to sign off now and wish everyone a great day and hope to see you at York one day. Everyone take care.